welcome back to another video. Garage is stinking still from roasting the tire off from last video, which you guys just saw from the intro. If you didn't see that, check it out. It's a pretty funny video. But yeah, this tire's seen better days. Things still got a little life left though. Regardless, we're heading over to Mike's house. We're riding the 450L. Haven't ridden this thing in a few weeks due to the snow and the cold weather. It's finally decent outside. We got kind of a little warm streak this week. It's gonna be like 50 degrees. It's like 45 right now. So figured I'd take this thing out before I wash everything up tomorrow or the next day before we get another, it goes back to like 30 degrees. So we'll get this thing out all warmed up and we'll head over to Mike's and check out his new toy he got. See if the Steed wants to fire up, see how she'll do. Cool. Well, she doesn't like the cold, I'll tell you that. Well, I guess we'll find where the choke is. I've never used it. Looks like she's right there. There it is. Let this thing warm up for a little while. But before we get going here, I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I'll talk about it more at the end of the video. We've been a sponsor here on the channel for a while now. To quickly summarize it, Squarespace is basically an online website that helps you create your website for your online business. But we'll talk about that more in a little bit. Get the GoPro going, and I'll head over to Mike's and rip around. All right, we should be ready to go. This thing actually has gas for once. It's very surprising. Should be all warmed up. All right, so I just pulled up to Mike's house. We're gonna see his new Steed. Look at that thing. Look at this thing, dude. I've seen it before, but I just haven't seen it out, you know? Haven't seen it out in the world. Jeez, it's actually quite a bit taller than I remember it being.
It's so slow.
It's really that slow? How slow? Like pip like 110 slow?
110 and L slow.
No way. Oh, it's definitely got a good bark to it. I think we need to fix that right away. Sounds like a moped. Jeez, bud. Grom life. I mean, sorry. Z125 life, not Grom life. Wow. It's a clean Steed. 350 miles. It can't be that slow.
It is slow. 4 speed.
What's rattling? Oh, these.
Probably.
So the plan is with these things is I'm glad I can try it out now. Ryan picked one up too, a black Z125.
Yeah.
And our plan was for Florida this year to all have Z's. And when we're not riding, like after we're done riding for the day, I'm gonna be able to mob these things around the streets and, I don't know, mess around, go to dinner, cruise around. Because if you remember from the Florida trip, we rented mopeds and it was so much fun. So we're like, why wouldn't we go down there with Groms and be able to do it whenever we want? So that was the plan. I still have to pick one up.
So disappointing.
But yeah, I still have to pick one up so we can all be in the crew.
Don't bounce the limiter.
What?
Just don't bounce the limiter.
I'm not gonna bounce the limiter.
Huh?
I only bounce the limiter on my things and Ryan's stuff. All right, let's see how it is. Wow, you're so upright.
It kind of hurts my back, to be honest.
You know, you're so like above. I feel like I'm floating.
Tall. You might need bigger bars.
Yeah, maybe tall bars would help. I don't even know if I can get my boot in here.
It's 110.
Jeez, bud.
When you're going, you're just going to be wide the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, the brakes work. All right. Jeez, I literally, like where my knees go, they want to go above the tank, but they have to sit in here. First time ever on a Grom. Z, whatever. I don't know. It's got some torque. Maybe not. Well, I feel like I'm literally on top of this thing. And I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I gotta like, it definitely could use taller bars. I don't like the way it's feeling right now. like to race the CRF versus this thing to really see. Wonder if you geared it differently too, or and how it would be with a pipe. Oh, she's got wheelies all day. Mike, I'm sorry if I loop this. She's got a little pickup though. I think with a pipe, it could definitely, but it's just not insanely fast. No. It's fun, but it would be like, the biggest thing is if everybody has them, then that's what's going to make it fun. Not if you're just riding this by yourself. It would be cool to get a handbrake and use these back pegs and like wheelie and stuff. I think it's still faster than a 110. Not by much, but it definitely, it's a little faster. It's a little faster. We should see. So if any of you out here have a Grom or a Z, let us know what a necessary upgrade would be. Obviously a pipe and maybe bars. What's gonna really wake this thing up? It's a cool unit though. Definitely a cool unit. I'm gonna go cruise around for a little bit before it gets dark, see what that thing can do. Wow. Oh, front tire got smoked with a bunch of dog turd. We'll do some wheelies on this private property, not in public areas slash, I don't know, to make YouTube happy and don't demonetize this video. Wheelie practice. What? You got it.
There's no torque.
You can get it. It can do it. Alright. Stay in the throttle. Yeah, there you go. Pull it in. Get comfortable on it. Find that balance point on that thing. It's probably a little bit different.
Issue.
It's probably just going to take a little bit of getting used to and to find that balance point, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, within 2 minutes. I mean, it's drastically better than where you were.
I like dirt bikes too much. I'm trying to go, I'm like looking at that snowbank, like I want to just jump through it.
You can.
No, this is
just speed. Go bomb through it. Go like 30 miles an hour and just smash into it.
Yeah,
it might throw you over the bars.
I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna go.
It might throw you over the bars, but hey, then you'll know the full what this thing's capable of. That thing does it fine. You could do a minimal off-road. Get up the hill. You got it. It's doing okay. What?
Dude, you hit a bump, it's so bad.
It has zero suspension. In the rear or the front?
Both.
Really?
You just feel them. You can't be jumping logs with this thing.
You could probably do some little...
You can do curbs.
Some little jumps.
You can do curbs.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of leaves too, so on a prime day where it's dirt, where it's not mud, you could get a little more reckless.
I just need that.
Huh?
I just want that. Like
just get a DRZ.
Being here on this makes me like, man,
You trade it in for one in the spring, you know?
Maybe.
That's a huge buck.
That's a big boy.
That is huge. You guys probably can't see him out there. There's a 4-pack. That's a big boy. I think I've kind of came to a conclusion on that thing, you know? Yeah. So like it can do everything. It's just not good at anything. It can do it all, but it's just not that good.
Jack of all trades, master
Yeah,
of none.
jack of all trades, but
master of none.
Master of none. Like yeah, really. That's the best explanation for a Grom or a Z. that's what I've, yeah.
To be honest with you,
In conclusion to this video, that's what it is. Like, I wonder if you put a big bore in it.
I'm not built.
Like, how it would be, though. I wonder if you put some dirt tires on there. Might be a little better.
That'd be fun.
You know, some little knobbies.
Oh yeah.
Could make it.
Flat track tires.
Yeah, it could make it a little more enjoyable off-road.
When can we see T-Mod with a Grom?
Before the end of the year. But I won't be able to ride it, so.
Why not?
We're gonna have snow. It's gonna be cold after this week, and it's gonna be cold for then on out. Maybe not. I mean, there's gonna be a Grom or a Z in the future, and there's gonna be another toy in the future. And the channel doesn't know, and I don't even know. There will be another toy in the future that a lot of people will be very excited, and you guys will see soon. That's what it's good for too, mail getter. It's coming right off. Quick little rinse, she'll be good as new. All right, I just got back home from riding for a little bit. It was getting pretty chilly. Came back before it got dark here. But before I head inside, if you guys haven't gotten your entry in to win my Kali 250F, my 17 Kali 250F, every $5 spent gives you one entry to win this thing on my website. All new stuff, hoodies, key tags, dangle gripper, those GoPro mounts that I use. And yeah, this thing is ready to go for whoever wins it. I'll ship it to you, or I'll bring it to you depending on how close the winner is. Yeah, this thing's ready to go. Brand new chain, sprockets, full FMF. I'll get you a custom graphics kit with your own number on there if you want. But if you guys want to win this thing, top link in the description to my website. So if you don't want to miss out, I'd get on it now and potentially win this thing. So like I said in the beginning of the video, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you don't know what Squarespace is and you guys have been trying to make an online website for your business or online store, Squarespace is definitely the place to go. Squarespace is by far the easiest place to do it because they have all the templates and everything ready to go on their website for you to choose from, for it to have a unique layout and stand out from everybody else's website that might be a little bit more basic and bland, where then you can give your website a little more flavor. And along with that, they help you promote your website and see all the specific analytics on the back end of things so you can be really tuned in on your website and how it's doing. If you go to Squarespace, you'll see how easy this is to navigate and do yourself. Squarespace has a bunch of different templates and things to choose from. Really cater to how you want your website set up and how you want it to look and how you want it to overall feel when somebody comes to your website. And really doing this when somebody first clicks on your website, within like the first few seconds, you just gotta think about when you click on a website, how would you want it to look and how would you want it to feel when you're going to look and buy a product. You don't want it to be like too simple, but you want it to have a little bit of flavor and pictures and stuff of seeing the product that you're selling to really get somebody drawn in before they might click off your website if it's not super interesting. So they have all the templates right there ready to go that you can choose from. Along with that, if you don't already have a link for your website, you can just purchase the domain directly from Squarespace. Having all those templates already custom made just takes all the headache out and just makes it really simple to just pick a template, build your website on that, and not have to go through the hassle of trying to create a super modern website. Just having those templates just cuts out a lot of time for sure. Once you pick a template for your website, there's hundreds of customizable settings, fonts, colors, different pages you can choose from. So you definitely have a ton of different things you can do to it. Aside from designing your website, you can connect all your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram directly on your site. So if you haven't already clicked off this video to check out Squarespace, you can use my link at the top of the description for your free trial. And then once you're ready to create your website, you can go to squarespace.com/Tyler Monagan to get 10% off your website or domain. Huge thank you to Squarespace for being a continuing sponsor for my channel. I'm gonna end this video off here. If you guys wanna see more and you're new here, make sure you're subscribed, like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.